Hey everybody, how's it going? That's right, usually we would be playing this on a Tuesday, but we're playing it on a Monday because Backyard Baseball is coming out tomorrow. But if you want more Zero Parade, you'll be in luck because I'll be playing it actually twice a week now, Sundays and Tuesdays. So get hyped for that. But anyways, welcome everyone. We're back with more Zero Parades for Dead Spies. Last time, we finally got past Mr. Jerkface boyfriend man. We just saw a glimpse of what's happening behind her, so should be interesting. Yeah, this is him. And I think this might be what happened to Pseudopod. Pumped up kicks. Maybe they're making bootlegs, maybe they're not making bootlegs, I wasn't sure.
The cityscape of machinery stretches into the room, each component heavily modified and repaired. Pipes transfer liquids from one server to another as you watch. Not a chance that this is just bootlegging equipment. Look at all this power, the sheer monstrous energy. It's cooking something awesome. And in a chair at the center of it all, Carolina, laid back on a recliner, head secured into the machine. Pale skin stretched taut over the tendons in her hands. Her fingers twitch, her lips move. Wordless, disjointed mumbling. If you didn't know beforehand, then you might not recognize her as Carolina Hayato. But it's her, absorbed into communion with the machine. She isn't comatose. She's moving. Those hand spasms seem intentional, if weak, like she's dreaming. No change. You put your hand on her shoulder and shake, gently. She doesn't respond to your touch. You look back toward the machine. You take in the patchwork of gadgetry, the headset, the wires. Your eye catches on a label, then another. Property of Portofino Sleep Study Lab 89. Do not remove.
Whoops, it's 91, not 89.
Evidence of you everywhere, like fingerprints in blood. You watched her over the university courtyard, waited until she parted from a group of friends. You recognized her from the dossier, the daughter of Dr. Arbe, head of the sleep study. The brief said that she was young, talented, idealistic, perfect for the opera to groom her into service. She noticed you looking at her and smiled questioningly. Her arms were filled with books on ancient languages,
that's her.
programming, and robotics.
Hey, can I help you?
She did. The equipment she stole for you stands piled around her, an assortment of media flashing across its screens. The dream study components are connected to the more everyday hardware in strange ways. Salt around the monitors, sigils in the welding, braids of hair woven into wires. A cartoon wolf howls on one of the screens. Told you there's something awesome happening here. Get involved. The dream study component labels identify them as imaging devices and an REM inducer. Ritual knots and sigils bind them to monitors and everyday hardware. Flashes of different TV shows and music videos between static, irregular lights and noise. The brand name on the central monitor reads MS6.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is somehow tied to Pseudopod. It has to be.
A console labeled Dream Regulator appears to be surrounded by salt. Her headset says REM Inducer, but someone has welded a sigil into the metal beneath the study label. Probably some kind of curse. She's cursing you. Her eyelids flutter. The screen above her darkens, briefly. Ignore the weird aesthetic stuff. She's cracked everything open and put it back together. It's all heavily modified. She's using the equipment to do something to her dreams.
No more Sunday stream? No, probably. It was just confusing this Sunday. I wanted Drac to kind of make it more public, I guess. I'll be doing Sunday streams. It'll just probably be a little earlier. It'll probably be around this time. Around 4:30 Pacific, 7 Eastern? 7:30 Eastern? That was just a weird day.
Her fingers are moving, but not on the keyboard to her side. Lights on the equipment flash in time with the twitches of her thumbs.
But how's it going, Grando?
She whimpers softly. Her voice is hoarse and frail. If she's staying conscious through sleep, then it isn't real sleep. She'll die of exhaustion. You begin to isolate sections of the jumble. Console parts, disc players, everything you'd expect from bootlegging equipment. Something's not working right over there.
We found my kid with a bead the size of a gumball in his mouth. Kind of freaked out because it came from a toy made from infants that he broke in half. Those kids, man, they'll figure out how to get into anything.
Septimus must know a safe way to get her out of this thing. Fuck her boyfriend, pull the plug, get her out. Try the console on the other side.
Okay.
You turn away from Caroline.
Right now I'm bamboozling a botter in Solsec A. Nice.
The screen glows behind a pane of bulging glass. The function keys are all incomprehensible. Her boyfriend must know how it works. You back away from...
He has some script running on a schedule to kill named in Soul A. I am only killing the placeholders, so joke is on him?
What now? Oh, for fuck's sake, Tiger Pussy. There's a button right on the console saying interface. Press it. Yeah.
Oh, he thinks he is killing name when he is killing trash. Oh, got him. Okay, that's actually pretty good.
You return to the console. You scan the machine until you see the button, right in the center of the console. Subject, system. The panel directly beside the input lights up. A green like glowing moss. Words appear, letter by letter.
You can't camp the whole fucking zone. I mean, I've been in Monsters Memories zones where people thought they could camp the entire zone.
HEYSWHATS-UP. She thinks that you're her boyfriend.
I mean, let's just contact
The
her.
screen flashes. A long pause. Carolina begins to stir in her reclining chair.
What?
She swallows, rubs her throat. Her eyes find yours and widen.
Hirsch? Really? You?
Really me.
Oh. How? Hey.
She blinks, falters, her head longs. When she looks back up to you, her eyes are a roadmap of blood vessels.
You're back. How long? Since... what happened?
Wonderful. She's so over the crew falling apart and getting tortured that she doesn't even remember.
This is fucked, Kay. You looked fucked.
They're talking.
Her attention wanders back towards the screens, back to you.
What were you saying? Yeah. Built this myself. Lots of anti-bootlegging tech coming out of loots. Brand new all the time. Got to stay ahead of the trends.
Oh, that's a certified classic on a TLP. Just a full group of mages botting. I remember the one time I played on Yellowneck, like you'd go to Wrath Mountains and then like the Hill Giants, that's what was camping them all the time for the plat. So they can turn those in the chrono.
She's a fucking queen.
People want all this Lusian poison. L-pop. Bullshit. At least we can steal it. Okay. Disc. Red one.
Said with authority and pleasure. A problem solved.
Oh, sorry. Play it. Buy disc. No, not killing. It's nice.
I mean, this is the entire plot of Hypnospace Outlaw, literally. Because people weren't getting a full deep sleep while hooked up to Hypnospace, and it was killing some people.
Why did you bring me away?
Spoilers.
You want something? What's the plan? I'm ready. No, can't. It's my thing. Bootlegging. I built it. It's nice.
She strokes the headset a few times to demonstrate.
Regulates my sleep so I can work all the time. Busy, busy. No dreams, no nightmares. I had nightmares. But now they're gone. Away from me. Bye.
These nightmares are probably just that freak boyfriend molesting her in her sleep.
What? No!
She isn't listening. Her eyes roll toward a point in the middle of her face. Her lips move as if she's soundlessly repeating a conversation to herself. She looks at you.
Oh, hey Hirsch. What's up?
She spends her whole life half-conscious in this chair. She needs real sleep. Kindred is unrecruitable in this condition.
Picked up?
She looks down, unable to keep your gaze. Says nothing.
Nothing.
Survivors of weeping eye interrogations have reported enduring sensations of despair, self-loathing, and phantom pain in limbs they never had. She looks up at you, her eyes piercing through the film of exhaustion.
Nothing. It was whatever. They just asked me.
Her expression cracks, breaks, splits at the seams.
I'm sorry. So embarrassing. I used to have a nightmare. The interrogation. Playing over and over again. So I built the machine. No more sleep. No more dream. No, Hirsch, I can't.
She gave information to the weeping eye. Make her show you the dream so you can find out what.
Bye, Hirsch.
She puts her head.
Okay. Personalism. I think I have some personalism stuff. Bless. Personalism. That's what we need. Not negative personalism. Okay, positive personalism. Okay. I put a point into it. Oh, there's another personalism. And then we'll put... You know, I've been thinking about it. We're going to get rid of this. When covering my face, but I'm always covering my face. When getting shot. Coordination and records. More discussions about music. That seems like the way to go.
Out in the streets, free and young. This was the summer of riots, youth movements, and the monotheist coup.
So I've been looking for a DDR5 RAM. Come to find out my RAM was being crippled by the BIOS, so instead of 4800 it's now 6000. AMD can't run above 6000 to be stable. I know we're playing Gulo's suggested game, but Sand should be pretty decent after this week. Also, check out Kject. Looked interesting single player.
Masses following their material interests, their dogmas, or their orders. No, you followed the music. An open-air gig on Landau's Grand Boulevard, in the shadow of the Founding Fathers Monument, headlined by young, greasy demigods who called themselves the Whole Sick Crew.
That's me, I'm sick AF.
The last gasp of heroic rock. They never lied and never sold out. The image and the reality were one. Something that can never be said about you.
Crack of rifle fire in the summer humidity. Soldiers on the roof. Monotheist agents in the crowds. Dozens killed. Shot by the security forces or trampled by their own panicking friends. You meant to, but the 10mm bullet caught you first. Fate screaming your name from 200 meters. The surgeon didn't expect you to survive. Metal was too near the heart. He'd have to crack you open like a pistachio. Muscle and metal. A compromise at your center. So what will it be, Hirsch? Do you still feel the music? The conviction that led you to that scar by your heart?
Oh, it sounds like there's no bad side to this. It's only positives.
Another instrument in your symphony.
It's only when I'm getting shot. Well, before I go into gunfights, if I want to unequip that shit. Oh, sorry, personalism. We'll put a point in too, why not? Personalism. Oh, this is as high as it goes. Doesn't get any higher. Or does it?
You tap her headset.
Hey,
Can you dream for me? Come on, good rolls, good rolls. Yes, yes. Okay.
More than any of your other assets, Carolina dreamed of becoming an operant. She was too young back then, but not anymore. Take her seriously. Show her you need her help.
zeroed. Like, dead? Oh, Hirsch. It's just like, what if?
Something in her breaks. You see it snap. She bares her teeth. Tears flow.
What if it was me who gave everyone up? Oh, Hirsch. All right.
Poor thing. You can save her from this. Bring her back. Yes. Refurbish the tool so it may be used again.
I'll let the dream in. Send myself to real sleep. But only for a moment. You can see what I see. Other headsets over there. You just have to put it on.
You fix the headset over your head. A foam interior settles itself around your skull. Applies metal plates to either side of your forehead. Connecting your mind's eye to hers. You hear birdsong, footsteps, a man's voice. You see a cosmonaut suit, posed and fused to a base. A figurine. The images collapse, fall on top of each other. Carolina's voice screaming, as if it were coming from your own mouth. Then nothing. An incomplete record.
Fuck. 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 No.
She's shaking, tears streaming down her face.
Listen, I just need you to live through more traumatic memories, okay?
I'm so
What's up,
sorry.
Rel?
I didn't stop it on
This is the
purpose.
run
I
LFG.
think that's
It
all
is
there is.
indeed the run.
It's fine. I had it with me when they picked me up. No, I hid it in the room where they kept me. I was... Oh, I did what you taught me. I did what you told me to do.
Unclear. Insufficient search terms. Oh, fucking hell. What did we tell her?
The advanced cognitive maneuver, where you displace yourself into an object to withstand interrogation. Remember?
That sounds legit.
The one you claim to have done yourself. The one you lied about.
You taught it to me. I think it kept me alive, but all my memories are in the figurine.
Again, the opera has no record of any operant successfully performing this
You in any
maneuver,
trouble,
let alone
Rel?
Cascade.
Eating pasta, Kraft macaroni and cheese, you know, regular macaroni and cheese, Aunt Annie's macaroni and cheese. So many options for pasta. Wow, that is crazy, Grando Reaper. My church has declared that yoga is a satanic spell casting. Each pose is a different demon that they are summoning. They just jelly that they're just more flexible than they are. It's crazy because the place where I do yoga, there's probably people who are just as diehard Christians as those people are. But obviously demons. You live out west. Everything west of Texas is considered California and therefore satanic. I live in Idaho. Idaho is like not that far off from Texas in some regards. Even worse. It's like fake Texas.
Septimus already tried. It's gone. He already checked the old pet shop because of the bird song, remember? I don't know where else it could be.
Forget that. Just flex your way into the console and override her controls while she's plugged in. Because she built it. She's a fucking circuit queen.
Yeah, circuit queen.
Now get over to that console and get flexing.
I mean, the crazy thing about yoga is that there's a lot of stuff you do in yoga that actually is used for a lot of other like exercises and sports and whatnot. So it's not just whatever. But whatever. They also say, you know, peace and love towards other people, and that obviously can't fly nowadays. Listen, you're either on our team or you're evil demons. There's no in between. Our supervisors had the dumbest idea for team building today. Two of them wanted to challenge bad performing agents to play... What? Two of them wanted to challenge bad performing agents to play Wii or PlayStation. Tigraggy says, I hate demons. I am on the side of the Pope and the exorcists. I mean, who's out there actually like, yo, demons, if you're out there, hit me up. And they have like, you know, back door somewhere, and they just constantly doing deals with the demons. Yeah, we'll try to find your cosmonaut. Okay. There has to be an office out there somewhere. And it's probably like... you ever seen the movie Queen of the Vampires? How, like, there's this. Is it Queen of the Vampires? What the fuck's that movie? It's the sequel with Lestat. But they have, but pretty much the entire main vampire castle base is just in the middle of the Mojave Desert. It's just, there's just nothing, and then there's like this gothic castle in the middle of nowhere. It's probably like that. I gotta equip some non-personalism gear. I gotta go back to my roots. I think I had this. Oh, it was a shirt. What was my shirt? Oh, it was this shirt. There we go. We're back to normal. That mental image kind of reminds me of Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Have you seen that one? I saw one of the Vampire Hunter Ds. I forget which one. It wasn't the movie. It was like the more anime, episodic anime. It was pretty good though. I liked it. They don't make animes like that anymore. That's for sure. Those are so very vibe based. I feel like they just put back in those days. They put just so much sweat, blood, and tears into their work, and that's why I'm not really a fan of anime nowadays. Kind of cookie cutter. It's all cookie cutter, and it's all a lot of just cutesy shit. Not that there's no different types. I don't know. I just can't really get into anime nowadays. Oh, they do like killing the artists too these days, but I hear, yeah, that is true. I saw a short. I forget the animation studio, but it was season 2 of Invincible. It was like showing off their work, and it's like, hey, I did this, and it's like a stick figure, and they're like, yeah, you're good, you're done. And then I forget the animation studio, the other one, but it was like a perfect drawing, and they're like, do it again, go back in there. Hey, what's up, Churro dude? How's it going? Queen of the Damned. Thank you, Grando Reaper. That was the movie, Queen of the Damned. I suggested the monitor next to the keyboard to play 80s soap operas 24/7 on mute with subtitles. Just Days of Our Lives on repeat. I mean, you could probably get through a lot of the 80s Days of Our Lives before you would have to repeat them, but that sounds like a purgatory. It's not suffering, but it's not enjoyable. Well, let's talk to the doctor. Muffled sobs. All right, I've talked to your daughter.
Please, if you see Carolina, do let me know. Yes, I was running a dream study. She was a participant. That was a long time ago. Dreams are one of the least understood phenomena in nature. My colleague Gonzalo and I developed a novel technique for rendering
Oh,
our
Gonzalo,
subjects'
it's both of you.
dreams as two-dimensional images.
Interesting. Two sides of the same coin. He kept his sanity, and Gonzalo did not.
We received a generous grant through MTES Foundation for basic research. Though I have to say it was an uneasy match. In so many ways. I came to understand our benefactors saw our work as a form of market research, not exactly what I got into the work for.
Men like those two will be the death of us all. Yeah.
It would be unprofessional of me to say anything more.
A tight, self-conscious smile.
Carolina started out as one of our participants, a volunteer, surprisingly. When her turn as a participant concluded, she begged me to stay on. I thought, well, what harm? There was no real limit on our grant from amateur, and Gonzalo agreed. We needed an assistant of sorts. Carolina didn't appear at work one day. I went to the police, who had no information. I thought she must have been in some kind of accident. You must understand my fear as a father.
No, she's just been stuck in hypnospace.
I received a call from the hospital. Carolina was there, in intensive care, barely lucid, handcuffed to her bed. There were 2 carabineros accompanying her. They told me she was under arrest to be charged with unlawfully aiding a foreign power, espionage statutes. The super broke, their spy service, the opera. Isn't that how they call
She
it?
got caught. Yep.
I was in shock, borderline delirious. It took me some time before I realized what it meant.
For his work, he means.
EMTA pulled their support. The study was shut down within days. All our data seized. I was investigated too, of course, along with Gonzalo. The official part dragged on for several years before they finally closed it. She was held for nearly a year. When she came home, I said some things, perhaps things I shouldn't have.
You gain nothing by making this poor man repeat the words he's most regretted saying in his life.
I said she was no daughter of mine. I told her I wished it had been her rather than her mother, you see. She left after that. Then I opened this clinic and moved down here to Kisak.
And here he stayed.
I don't know what this means, but it sounds very deep. You are both figments in the dark dreams of a vast, incomprehensible intelligence.
I understand. Karina didn't act alone. She was part of some kind of organized network. It's very odd that tricks the mind plays. There are times I nearly convinced myself it was my fault.
Yeah, it wasn't your fault, it just happened.
In any case, that's all in the past. No,
I saw Carolina.
Is she eating well? Does it look like she's getting enough sleep?
She's working a lot, not sleeping enough.
I had a suspicion. Here. Let her know if she needs more. I've got... If there's anything you can do to help her, please know that I would be extremely grateful.
Is there anything new?
All right. Until next time.
Can I give the crypto another shot.
Holocene cipher unfolds its consonant strangled
Okay.
gib.
I need a lot of shadow
Unfold
play
the
though.
sheet.
We'll give it another good college try. But we need shadow play. In fact, let's see. What did we get? We got something new. This is interesting. Okay. This could be good. Cold read +2. Critical thinking, which is one more cold read, one more gray matter. Did you get delirium? What's my delirium at? It's currently high. In fact, I'm going to even it out. I'm going to get something that gives me fatigue. There we go. Some smoky treats. Maybe not that crazy. Maybe not that crazy. You know, we'll do this. There we go. Now it's a little more even Stevens. I'm choosing philosophical options. Gain disadvantage. You know, we will bump up. Is it shadow play that we need? You know, we'll do a wombo combo. Shadow play, yep. Shadow play. Shadow play. Shadow play. I mean, if we equip all this stuff, we might have enough. Instincts. That's negative. Anything giving us negative shadow play? No. Okay. Shadow play's 8. Oh, look at us. Look at how fancy we are. We're so fancy. Looks like we're about to sell some opium to some people. Alright.
Holocene cipher unfolds its consonant strangled gibberish.
Bam!
The discs of your internal code-breaking machine gyrate as you try out different pairs of letters for each 2 positions in the cipher text.
It's the kimono.
Every once in a while, one clicks into place, and recognizable pairs of letters emerge across the text. A momentum is gained. Every new discovery facilitates the others. The letters give themselves up one by one, a series of little surrenders. As the bags grew heavy with his blood, he was reminded of a belief he had harbored as a child when upon being told that the human body held 5 pints of blood. He had understood this to mean for your whole life and had grown up with a secret terror of scratches and cuts that he could not believe was not universal.
She do be freestyling. She do.
It induced a pleasant torpor in him to watch the hose stiffen as his blood filled it, raising itself like the hackles on a frightened animal. Suddenly, however, he detected a sensation at first unexpected, then terrifying. Counterflow. A portion of his blood was swimming upstream, a swarm of red-black clotted eels trying desperately to remain inside of him. A memory is knocked loose. It's a scene from Holocene's favorite novel, a science fiction offering with elements of horror. At a place where books gather. You never got around to reading it, but there's debris from it floating around in your mind. Holocene used to quote it incessantly. Bleed me, baby. Something like that, but not that. Find the book. The text was only part of the cipher. The meta layer. Oh, look. A fresh rung on the abject mental illness ladder. Down we go. You put the cipher away with the feeling of having bested a mighty foe. For now, at least.
Just like any other ARG, we solved a really hard puzzle, but now we have more ARG-y puzzles to go. Where is that place? I know the place we have to go to because we have that one thought chamber. We know that he put a book somewhere. I think it's like here, right? Yeah. Who's this lady? Is that it? Was that all the stuffs? I guess that's all the stuffs.
The stall remains as haphazard as ever, its payment bucket near empty. If there's a copy of Holocene's novel in Portofino, the sci-fi section of this stand is probably your best bet. A shelf of scuffed books are united by their preference for black and apocalyptic reds. On their spines, a series of grandiose words large enough to fill the universe.
If I see one more video of an influencer trying to be deep and crying about soccer game results, I'll cry. Well, you have to get on my level where you just don't care about soccer at all. The soccer finals, World Cup, it's pretty much just the Olympics, right? Where people root for their teams, they root for their home countries. And then the second it's over, it's just out of everyone's minds. Wow, America got 13 gold medals. 1 month later, who got those medals? I don't know. We kicked ass though. Somebody did. Somebody kicked ass. I don't know who though. All I know is that they sold some tacos. They did a commercial for some taco seasoning.
Two of the titles stand out to you above the others. Blight March of the Chosen and Greed in the Interzone.
I wasn't paying attention.
You're looking for blood-stained something. Deep oracles. As you push your hand between the moth-eaten volumes, something pressed between them falls out and lands on the floor at your feet. It's a blank business card with the letters IOU written across it in blue pen ink. Blood type Hecatomb, 5 Reno marks. Penthouse housing campaign, use call box. Reno, the city's preeminent capitalist and head of Reno-Tel, of the dolphin-themed payphones.
Alright, Reno's got the book. Onward.
You tuck the Reno marks back between the books and return your attention to the crooked spines. You turn away from... The woman holds herself and the book in her hand with poise. She has clearly been well raised.
Hello there. A fellow honorable peruser?
She's referring to the honor book stall next to her.
Isn't it? Any effort to make literature more accessible is to be admired, in my opinion.
That is interesting, though, the whole as long as they be reading argument. Because I remember there were some pretty spicy romance books getting circulated around. by like pre-teens were reading them, and they're just like, listen, as long as they're fucking reading, I don't care what they're reading, okay? As long as they're reading.
Well, I certainly think so. Anyway, enough of that. Is there anything I can help you
Yeah, where the fuck's Reno?
with? The only one I can think of is the man in charge of Renotel. Is that who you mean? I wouldn't have a clue. That side of life is closed off to those who dedicate themselves to greater pursuits than financial gain. You'd be better off asking someone who clearly has a lot of economic weight to them. Goodbye.
Goodbye, lady.
The sleek metal call box. This must be Reno's place. The dolphin indicates as much. You press the call button, and the familiar chime begins to play.
Private residence. Please state your business. I'm afraid not. The business has concluded for now. I mean, I have no idea about any business Mr. Reno might have.
Both of those things can't be true.
Neither. The only business taking place is this right here. Between you and me.
Yeah, you're lying.
No, I simply misspoke.
I don't believe you.
Too bad for you. As I decide what the facts are here.
Well, it sounds like I gotta quit
You
my
step away.
personalism set again. Oh, I wish I could have, like, sets. That would make this a little easier. Oops. Personalism. Personalism. I think that's it.
The sleek metal core. This must be. It's black and round. The device shows no. You press the call button.
Private residence. Please state your business.
Hell yeah.
The steps to a successful infiltration based on make-believe are as follows. 1. Gather information. You tally it up in your head. From the damp, cracked concrete, you can tell this part of the canal is prone to flooding. The only other notable thing you can see are cans of cat food overflowing from a nearby trash can. 2. Establish credibility. The lightest of crackles in the electronic box.
I have a very strict list of people that can be let up.
3. Follow cues.
Well, if it's a veterinary matter.
4. Make your promise.
All right.
The door chimes once.
Who the fuck are you? Haha, I tricked you to get your books. And now we, go back to the old reliable. It's the shirt and the gloves. What are my sensors? Bring it down to 4. Yeah, we'll keep these gloves on since my statehood is so... Aw, look at that big, beautiful boy. Oh, it's this fucker! Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna steal the book from you. I'm gonna just come up here and I'm gonna steal the book. You got a big, beautiful boy, though. Look at him. Look at that big, beautiful boy. He's a dick, but... Got a cat. That absolves him. A desecrated hot tub.
The hot tub's wrecked. There are cracks in the fiberglass. Old water gone viscous. The filter sounds like a drowning goose. They can't be seen beneath the murky grey-brown water. The light button is missing. Other buttons are scorched, as if someone had doused the thing in lighter fluid. The music button is somehow untouched. A ragged opening gapes under the rim. The plastic grate's been ripped away. A metallic glint, deeper in. Your fingers slide past grime and cold fiberglass. Something's jammed tight. Hard edges, weird shape, kinda slimy. You turn around.
We'll deal with you, hot tub of doom. There's a sci-fi. Ooh, 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 ooh. A doink. And a doink.
The cover of the book is the first thing that catches your eye. Hand-painted, blood-adorned. The text reads, Blood-type Hecatomb by H.S. Lastra. The key to the next layer of the cipher. But be warned, you may have to read the whole thing. An attempt to escape, maybe. One not diverting enough to drown out the incessant knocking of the world. A couple of chapters from the end. You are preparing to strike the cruelest blow. With a furtive glance over your shoulder, you slip the book into your pocket.
Hee. Can you even see the stuff up there? No. Alright, we'll talk to fucking what's his nuts.
First things first. I know what you're thinking. And this isn't my cat.
Once again, you appear to have crossed paths with this strange man.
Only this time there appears to be a fluffy white cat at his feet. It looks up at you indifferently, yep.
I sensed that it was only a matter of time before we came face to face again. But I wasn't sure you'd find your way up here.
You may have gotten the better of him in the bazaar, but he's a step ahead here. Keep your guard up. This lapdog of the techno-fascists has been following your scent with impunity.
You know, I recognized you at Photo 24. A serendipitous coincidence, truly. I knew you'd been shelved these last few years. But of course, a man of my stature must have a keen eye for the talent. You passed my test on the call box, Herschel. I'd almost forgotten you get excited when you're nervous.
The sound of your name on his tongue. Unnatural. Turn this situation around. Immediately. His face drops.
That's a very cruel joke, Herschel. 5 years gone, and that's how you greet your friends.
5 years. No entries in archives, systems, or communications. Expand in search.
The cat knows nothing of cruelty or humor.
This pretense of ignorance is really hurtful. Really, I expected you'd treat your old colleague, Ignatz, a little better than this.
To you, he has never happened. You've certainly never been colleagues. Wait, Ignatz, the name from Taxman's ledger.
I don't believe this. Ignatz, Tempo's right-hand guy.
Is it possible you had some kind of episode? Did someone accidentally bin the relevant files?
Gotta say, Herschel, your tradecraft is pretty good.
Stagecraft. Absolute amateur.
If this ignorance is revenge for the hard time I gave you earlier, it's pettier of you than I expected. Herschel, the emotional dagger is dull, but you still manage to make me bleed.
A wall of words embellishes the hurt, but it's genuine. Upon further review, maybe he's the one having the episode.
You and I, we're on the same level. We've always understood each other.
I mean, we do have crazy coats and hats.
And so my desires are nothing covetous. I'm simply offering you the excellent opportunity to work together again. Just like in the old days.
Highly suspicious. Warrants further investigation. Approach cautiously. There may yet be gold hidden in that repulsive coat.
She's beautiful, isn't she? Purebred, probably. They have papers when they're this beautiful.
True. I don't pay papers for my cats.
Fear, lack, and even discomfort are concepts utterly foreign to this animal.
There's no reason to assume this is Mr. Reno's cat. The cat is its own animal. Free from the burden of society and property.
I mean, he's not
rights.
wrong. You own a cat, but also the cat does whatever the fuck it wants to do.
Show prey you are predator.
Only a mega advanced civilization is capable of producing such a cat.
Absolutely. With a cat like this, you know things are going okay. You can sleep at night without watching the news.
We can use one of those cats.
I don't know yet. But whatever it is, I know it will be okay. Because this cat will be there.
Things can never be wrong with the cat, because the cat itself is inescapably right. This cat acts outside a man's control. That is true. Unless that man knows how to shut doors, then he has no control over that region.
I know. We need to restrain ourselves, or it'll be all we discuss.
The cats hate this one trick. A door with a turn knob? The cats can't open that.
That's a weird question, Herschel. What do you mean by that? I have no idea what you're talking about, Herschel.
Okay, so it wasn't him.
Herschel, I thought you would be coming here for your old friend Ignat. I am disappointed, but also empathetic. This makes one live longer. That's what the latest literature says, at least. Mr. Reno, I believe, is in the kitchen, waiting for this operation to conclude. Sure, Herschel. See you later.
He's tricking me? Who, the cat? Obviously. The cat's tricking me. Hey, Damlos. I know, he's luring me into a false sense of security. Cat. Well, now that we have the book, we can...
The title unfurls in jagged crimson letters. Blood type Hecatomb by H.S. Lastra.
The banana man must be cooking inside that thing. Oh, yeah. It's one thing to vacuum, do a lot of vacuuming. It's another thing to vacuum inside a suit like that.
The words jar a memory. Holocene engrossed within its pages.
Am I enjoying this? Yeah, I'm
Maybe
enjoying
the only
it.
time he was oblivious to the world.
Did you guys have a good stream yesterday?
Science fiction as a genre is utterly misunderstood by the majority, Cascade. It often contains the only ideas worth ideating.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't even know what it is. We'll probably have to talk to him just to know what the hell it even is.
You recall a well
I cried the whole time without you.
Torturous planar transformations as Holocene paced back and forth, wringing it like a rag, as if it was holding
Cry,
out
cry,
on
cry,
its
cry,
final
cry.
secret.
I saw very briefly that you're the enchanter of the group. So you know things are in dire straits. I think this will be good though for in the long run. 'Cause I think I was getting a little cranky. And you know, with all the upcoming PTR wipes, I think it was just the decision me and Gulo made will be better in the long run. And we'll come back into it with a fresh breath of air. I've had this discussion with my sister's wife. Cranky, do not neglect snacks. Okay, so Timeless says that they don't even know if they've done. Do not neglect snacks. No, it's just that we're following this game, Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. And development, you know, it's been a roller coaster. It's an MMO in development. It's been in development for years. And Drac is focusing on the PTR. And I feel like some content creators can make the PTR work. But the downside is that there's a lot of wipes and you're kind of doing a lot of the same stuff over and over again. And so Drac gave us an out, so we took the out, basically. Because we were kind of getting a little pissy that the last stream we did at the PTR, but hopefully once the Springummers update comes out, you know, it'll be more fresh and new. We won't be sitting there hoping for breadcrumbs from the PTR or whatever. It's one of those things. I hope it works out. Yeah. So we're just taking a break. You know, we're taking a couple-month break. It's not a big deal. But I hope it works out for them, you know. I know, I saw Vindini was streaming. That's good, you know. we've been begging him to do any kind of streams for a bit. And Man Rohan's good too. We'll see if the streams are as crazy as when I was there, but you know, whatever. TMB was there too, yeah, TMB. I was right there with you, bud. I'm not super happy either. Well, you hit the button. Although you're probably contractually obligated to continue playing because you're a co-host on the Pantheon Rewind. And obviously they don't want a guy on there that's like, I haven't played in 3 months. You want to have someone who's all on the up and up. Sometimes it's good to just give them time, even if you'd feel like you are not providing active feedback and visibility. More excitement when I get back to, yeah, that's pretty much where I am. Tyragel. Or Tyraggy. You know, it's not going anywhere, and once the wipe happens, then we'll play it again and we'll adjust it then. Hopefully it's not too close to the Monsters and Memories early access, because if I have to pick and choose between those two, I'm probably going to choose the Monsters and Memories early access, which is in October. I own the YouTube doesn't look good if I quit playing. Well, the thing is, Daimlos, the person who's making the most videos for that YouTube is Drac. And then me and Gulo for Bros, and then Zelik and his crew with Chaos Theory.
You have saved it from where it lay, gathering expensive dust. Honor has been restored to literature.
I mean, who reads a book up until like the last 2 chapters and then just leaves it? That's it. That's on him. All right. If you leave a book like a couple chapters in, that's fine. But like a chapter or 2 from the end, that's on you. I mean, if we left it a couple of chapters from the end, it must have not been that exciting.
He hopes so too. The book is 563 pages long, not including Lastra's notoriously indulgent appendix.
I don't know. Sometimes I just got too scared to continue and let it sit for a while. You're like flipping through and like the guy starts shouting loudly in the middle of like a public area and draws attention to himself, and you have to like close it, and you're like, that was a little cringe. I'll resume the cringe in a bit. I can't read the whole thing.
Cascade, stop. Don't overthink this. I just did. I can again if you want. I'm not. This is just a real-time memory dissociation, conjured from the fringes of cipher-induced mania. You don't have to read the book. You just have to read the cipher, and that very particular chapter that the extract is from.
I knew ciphers were bad news.
This is old news. You've cracked this stupid cipher.
You bested the directional text that led to the cipher's true key, blood type hecatomb.
Sometimes you don't finish a game, but you just pretend like you beat it because you don't want to go further in it.
Also, Cascade, this is the easy part. Act accordingly.
It's probably like 3 weeping eye ninjas T-posing. That's the code.
Maybe something like...
Yes, Cascade, exactly that. This cipher is now wearing baby shoes. Find the chapter in the novel that the passage of text is from. Then consider the letters in groups of 3, let's say, triads. For each triad, take each letter's numbered position in the alphabet. The first is the page number. The second is the line number.
I'm glad
and the
Herschel got
third
this
is the
because I
letter
don't
number.
got this.
An example. Let's use the last triad of the cipher, MBP.
Why is he starting at the end? You're with him now. Sinks into place with a solid mental funk. MBP becomes 13-2-16.
Direct hit. Fuselage in tatters. You are now replete with the requisite mind tools. Time to give this cipher what for.
You look at the cipher and the book next to each other. One short and erratic, the other lengthy and considered. You skim the book and find the relevant chapter, which turns out to be a particularly bloody scene deep in the Act 5 climax. Then, taking the first letter to be a page number, the second to be a line number, and the third to be a letter number, you begin. The first letter is I. The second letter is B.
S.
Onwards, you follow Holocene into the wilderness of his favorite book, the true subtext.
Irritable bowel syndrome. He needs medication.
The first words appear. IBETR.
Betray?
Oh no. Don't think yet. Just solve. I betrayed crew Miho, compromise from within, direct or melee FID until extraction, beware small controller, I'm sorry.
That fucker.
Betrayed crew, Miho compromised from within. Director, malafide until extraction, beware small controller, I'm sorry. So he claims. Also the cipher claims.
Fucker.
A paragraph from the red folder flashes redder across your mind. Possessing a monstrous intelligence that rests on hallucinatory logical construction. It reads more like a whisper. It must be an important part of the message. To him at least. There is one other form of communication that traditionally ends in apology. A suicide note.
Oh
The
no.
silo awaits. Your former double has some wild ideas he's about to hatch.
Oh no. You know what, Squash Man? We'll get back to you, Squash Man. We'll get back to you. We got more pressing matters. Sometimes people just get so far in their own head that they don't realize that what they're doing is actually not good, and that the life that they're living is actually recoverable, and not completely zeroed out fucked. You know what? We're gonna need to lower our anxiety. Anything that gives me negative anxiety for... No, I don't want more anxiety. I want less. Anxiety for... No. That'll have to do. They're always the happiest before they go. That's true. having to be a triple agent and betray your whole sick crew can't be easy to live with. Big question is, can I find that damn railroad? Look here, is it?
Ahead, tram departing. You will light the next aero tram to the city's outskirts, to a place long abandoned.
Can't we go up here? Isn't there like a ladder? Yes. Wait, where's the, is it here? Must be on the other side. Yeah, I think it's down there. I pretty much went a very roundabout way for nothing. You know what? You know what? This seems fitting.
You step to Rotanev's shrine, taking shelter from the cutting ocean wind. You shift your stance. Your words don't carry the weight they did the first time. Their meaning is adrift.
Be the other one. So I was trying to remember which one was the one where I give the card. The sex hotline card too. I don't think it was that one though. I need light. Don't do anything crazy now. Listen, I need you not to do anything crazy right now, okay? Especially you, old man. I've noticed that for some reason, there's a certain age a lot of people hit, and it's like 60s and 70s where they go, oh shit, I need to work out now. I wonder what it is. Maybe it's a doctor's visit. Maybe they just notice some things. Maybe they just notice that their life is fading away. Well, he's not here.
The mold's tendrils run. You turn away from them.
They might just have discovered a high testosterone lifestyle. High testosterone, hard style music to pump to. Some people never find it. That's true.
The Russian pack crinkles as you turn it over. The packet makes a line.
Well, he's not dead.
Cascade, stop. Before you utter a word, be aware that anything you say in my presence, anything I hear, should be considered pre-intercepted. by the
Well,
small
okay, he's not
controller.
dead. Unless he has some crazy device he's hooked up to that's gonna unalive him. The small controller. I'll be right back in 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Coffee I drank earlier just went right through me. Yeah, why are you strapped to a chair?
For the procedure, but say no more. Anything it hears may lessen my odds of survival. I see you are well acquainted with this treacherous cranial entity that directs my movements, words, and thoughts.
Oh no. Oh no.
Couldn't agree more, Cascade. The instructions are on the table. Do not read them aloud. Identification, then extraction. We have one shot at this, Cascade. Steady hand, steadier mind.
This sounds like a dice roll.
No mere hypothesis. I wouldn't entomb myself in a silo on the basis of a hypothesis, Cascade. A dark night stained with fog. Even the whispers echoed. I met an opposite number from the Weeping Eye on the amputated remains of Refraction Bridge. I gave him names, cryptonyms, defining features, professions, everything. I advised them to start with Kindred. The most fragile, the most twistable. Before he left, he asked me why I was doing this. I had no answer then, Cascade, but I have one now. This soon-to-be ejected motherfucker clamped to my brain joystick.
He told everyone, and his answer is he crazy.
Flashes of Holocene's red folder. Monstrous intelligence. Hallucinatory logical construction.
You say that as if it is unthinkable, but I've considered it from all angles and dimensions. There is no other answer. I am under siege from internal forces. And if not me, then who?
As with any espionage catastrophe, there is no true answer. Or there are 100 answers. That's what's killing him. The unknowing.
My best guess, Etsy.
Not a very good guess. You tried to bring up your baseless S-Doc suspicions before, Cascade. I roundly shot them down. It was me. identification, then extraction. This is a direct order from Miho. Please.
I mean, do we go through with this? I'm pretty sure we're extracting, in his mind, we're extracting the bad part of his brain out, but I think realistically, we're just killing him.
The instructions, Cascade.
Oh, sorry, the instructions.
Upon the reflective surface of the table lie a sketch pad, a pen, a strange container, and a crank drill.
People have been extracting parts of their brains for ages, though. I mean, there was that guy who had a whole pipe go through his brain, and he lived, but his personality changed drastically after that. Maybe that's what he's trying to do.
A regular pen, thick-nibbed and loaded with red ink. Marked with the words Entity Containment Vessel. It looks vaguely space-related. Designed to be taken into the far reaches by cosmonauts. Any alien life matter can be sealed inside and brought home. Reddish liquid, but no entities are yet contained within. The crank wheel features a worn logo, now illegible. Rust blossoms in tiny patches along the drill bit.
This does not sound good.
On the first page, scribbled in hurried handwriting, you find the instructions. The mere sight of Holocene's handwriting incurs a shiver of post-code breaking trauma. A bare 14 words. Small controller inside. Locate via remote viewing, then extract. Through dimensionality to analysis. The author of these instructions looks at you expectantly, preparing to ram his plane of reality into yours. The technique of seeing things with the mind which is spatially or temporarily remote. And, presumably, Holocene's method of locating you in the first place. Close your eyes. Think of what you're trying to see. Then draw what comes to you. If this is too much ambiguity for you, you're in the wrong silo. The sketchpad ripples, despite there being no wind at all down here. The dark interior of your former double skull awaits.
It's for later. Find him first, Casket.
Close reading, then take him out with the drill.
Okay.
This does not bode well for your future with Miho, Cascade.
Well, I gotta equip some poetics gear first. Fucking chill. Jeez. Gotta put on some poetics gear, and he acts like he sold them out. I'm thinking I'm gonna need a lot of nerve for what's coming up. Okay. Listen, I got my mini.
Instructions, Cascade.
Oh, sorry. The instructions.
The implements lie.
On with it, Cascade.
Got him.
You close your eyes, then your judgment, then your imagination. One by one, each mental faculty goes dark, flicked off like a Friday night light switch. You do not see anything inside Holocene. You could not guess what it is you are drawing, but still, attributes float towards you.
Why she like draws dick
The
butt?
pen moves beneath you as vague impressions parade across the main street of your mind. And then your hand stops moving, almost of its own will. It is done. Your marks have found a form, one that looks a lot like a small animal. Oval, alien eyes, long, clinging fingers.
Cascade? What have you seen?
You have seen and drawn a tarsia. No, definitely a tarsia. It is also wearing a tiny dressing gown.
This is just a school notebook at this point.
I knew it.
There's a monkey inside of me working the controls. I knew it.
Good job, Cascade.
Now get that monkey outside of my head.
That's the form he's currently taking. Maybe that's his true form, maybe he's mocking us. Either way, target acquired. Now, get the motherfucker out.
A movement so quick you don't even understand what's happening at first. Holocene's arm whips and slams something into his neck. His muscles slacken, his eyes roll wide. In his hand, a syringe of unknown anesthetic. Warning, train now approaching Omega Station. No return trips scheduled. From the implement table, the crank drill snickers at you. There, the left hemisphere of his head, the parietal bone, where the mass of dark hair meets the skin. The drill speaks for itself. This is the extraction phase.
He wants me to drill a hole in his skull and pull out a tarsier.
Correct.
I'm going to kill him, aren't I?
Correct. Holocene stirs in his drug sleep, dreaming of medieval surgical procedures. Your former double's finger twitches as you turn away. On the hand.
Okay, well, we got that done. Alright, we need coordination. Well, obviously, first thing we're doing, putting a point into coordination. Okay, let's see, is there any, we got some new ones. Loss of internal control. We'll think about that one. Okay. I think we got this. Coordination. Coordination. If anything else, I'm just curious where the fuck this is going. Where are my tools? Where are my tools? There are my tools. We're gonna need them. I don't think we're gonna need them, but we're gonna need them. Coordination, yes. Coordination +2, yes. Coordination? No, that's nerve. Coordination. Okay. This is as good as we're gonna get. Just 7. Alright. Alright. I'm still getting over the fact that there still isn't a neck item. There's a jacket item and a shirt item. Oh, that's right, there's no neck item. And this seems like this would be a neck item, but it's not a neck item. Yeah, how do we not have a neck item? I bet you if we search like the various vendors, maybe they sell one. I just haven't seen one. All right, hold on. Laser
The drill
focus.
awaits your hand.
Okay. Okay, we succeeded.
You feel it as soon as drill tip meets boyish brow. The frailty of human life, just a single bone screen away from the open plain called death. You twist the drill's will a full revolution. A droplet of blood slips loose. Then the vibrations begin shaking their way up your forearm. Careful, that brittleness means you're about to crack the shell. A tiny crescent moon of blood forms on your former double's forehead. A curtain of skin falls to the side, and you see the coin-sized disc you've carved out.
Price it out. I don't know which one's worse. The drill bit or the finger? You know what? In Disco Elysium, we use the finger to extract the bullet from a brain, so...
The circle of bone comes away easier than you thought it would. Your bare skin brushes something soft behind it. Best not to think about it, but also... A porthole opens into vein-crossed dimness. Brain matter quivers, slick with blood and cerebrospinal fluid. Ridges and folds beneath red tendrils, forming unknowable biological runes. Stop this now. Human beings were never meant to do this. Nestled in the folds, a glimmer of wet flesh, a different color from anything around it. Your fingers brush up against the flesh, and the ensuing chill reverberates in the deepest recesses of you. Tarsier-shaped. A little curled-up tarsier.
Are we... Oh, I mean, I guess he did need brain surgery. I mean, that's actually not that far off, maybe.
You don't even believe yourself, do you? It sinks to the bottom of the crimson liquid and lies there, unmoving. You seal the lid tightly.
Well, is he alive or dead?
The important thing is that your double, miraculously, appears to have survived.
Oh my god.
His breath is light, but steady. A matter of perspective, but he'll recover from the sedative in a few hours. There is no response, but a shadow dips across your former double's expression.
Yeah, we also found 15 bucks in there. How much change I got jostling around up there right now? We're not all right. Hey, I mean, we're not even gonna put like the missing piece of skull back on there. Like, isn't that something you do, right? Don't you put the skull back and then you like tape it up or something? You just don't leave a hole in their head. Whatever. Whatever. In the movies, they have a badass metal plate or something. I mean, something. it's like I'm a doctor in the 80s. I just had a really tough procedure, so I'm gonna walk out, smoke me a pack. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to do this, and then we're gonna do one of these. Even Stevens. And just do a cool drag of a cigarette. We'll have to pray no rats make it to the bottom of the bunker while under those drugs. That was crazy. That's crazy ass shit. I thought for sure we were gonna just kill him. Maybe he's so crazy that it actually wraps back around into being legit. Maybe he took over my mind. Uh-oh. Not impossible. Rid the flashlight. Because we can't see shit down here. Flashlight. My little flashlight. My little flashlight. I have a flashlight, I swear to God. There it is. Or maybe this is just all happening inside of Herschel's brain. Herschel's mind brain. And in your mind, you know, things don't have to work. Things don't have to match up perfectly. You just think, oh, I did a brain surgery on my friend and it worked out. She's still at work at the cold storage. Yep, exactly. I'm curious, how many percentage of players? Only 21% of players have recruited Holocene, so there's that. We got $15. Or maybe that was the opera paying us for succeeding in a brain surgery. Right now we can equip our tools. Didn't I get another? No.
Ahead, the electric. You catch the next aero tram back towards civilization.
This game puts me to sleep good. Listen, we all need more sleep. Alright, what the fuck am I doing now? Get Holocene out of his own head, literally. Oh, Ashiana, okay. That's Holocene you pulled out? I guess so. I'm going to look at it like that. I mean, word on the street is we are decently far into the game, I think. But once I finish up this game, I'll be moving on to Sea of Stars. So hopefully I finish up within a week from now. But I'm enjoying it.
Ahead.
Oh,
the
okay. I could have just
city
taken that the whole
welcomes-
time. Let's see. What are my objectives? Oh, we gotta talk to Yanni again, which is apparently right over here. Gotta ask her some questions. Glowing futuristic, the epitome of fuck. Hell yeah.
Stray spies still wandering around looking for their forever home. Alive? Where? Rookie error from a fucking retiree. He should have never picked up that phone. So not the Weeping Eye, Emter. That one's the big bank, right? Seems like they found some territory then, if he's currently chained up in it. What's he giving them? Are we fucked? Fuck. Are you alright?
Whisper against your hand. I kind of liked it.
I'm sure she'll show up soon. Thanks for coming through, Herschel. Got a red line policy these days, Herschel. Trust no cunt. Does Dante prick say anything else? And what's that gonna cost you? Well, we've got to do something about him, haven't we, Herschel? Loose fucking end. Someone's gonna trip and break their neck.
The girl watches you, dancing her cigarette back and forth in front of her face. The device. Ask her about the device.
Speak your piece.
Bad news, Yana. Word on the street is you're not Moonglow.
The girl takes a long drag and raises a slow middle finger at you.
I mean, that's fair.
Who do you trust? Me or this clapped up old clown? Oh, that mega violator. Yeah, sure, I've got it.
No backhanded retort. No reflexive insult.
Rarest you've ever known. One of a kind, even. Yeah. Intimately.
Impossible.
No, not good enough. That was close, though.
What dissonance? You see a teenage girl with authority issues, acting vaguely mysterious.
Fuck's sake, I'm Tempo.
The girl stares at you, frozen in half motion, awaiting some kind of reaction. Hold all horses. Did she just...
I am Tempo. Here she is, finally. Now let's start this over. I don't know why he called you, what he wanted to say to you. His memories I don't have, but I know what he said to you right now.
The girl stubs out her cigarette, steady yet forceful, suddenly engrossed in the act of crushing.
How you been, Hirsch? I missed you around. They're more like bootlegs. Imprints, I think they call them. Sounds impossible, right? I thought so too, but clearly, a little bit possible.
Oh my god. This game just keeps getting wilder and wilder.
So let's not play 20 fucking questions. I'm just him now, and that's it.
So Tempo's not dead.
There was rain in my head, Hirsch. It was always raining. And
That's
it was
probably why he
always
doesn't fuck
midnight
around
blowing
with the
clouds.
boyfriend anymore.
I wanted.
An ordinary night with ordinary stars.
I don't know. Not that. And why would I want that? Haven't yet. I'll let you know. Anyway, this is a forever kind of deal. And the deal is, I deal with it. Move the fuck on. Because Tempo was scared of everything. He wanted the backup. He thought they were gonna kill him. Keen prediction. And they were, evidently. Maybe they were the least of his enemies. This place is wide, Hirsch. And it switches up faster than you can believe.
I wonder what life would be like if you knew you had a backup. But also that backup was in the body of a teenage girl. Oh, I think she's an adult girl. Let's say early 20s girl.
Plenty of cunts out there with murderous intent. Yeah. Curse go forward, curse go back. Weird, yes, but there's nothing fucking singular about it.
Not sure what that curse thing meant. Yeah, me neither.
This is no mere scheme. It's an enchantment, the likes of which the Operant Bureau has never before encountered.
Because there's a lot at stake. Because I didn't know whether you were on my side, let alone dependable. And because you were pretty late. Being predictable isn't a good thing, Hirsch. Also, I really didn't think you'd believe me. I mean, I wouldn't.
And yeah, doesn't it chime a distant chord? The Lusian political elite being strange copies of themselves.
So wait. Maybe Pseudopod, he imprinted on the somebody else, and that's just, he just left his body behind.
Yeah, the pricks in power fire it up whenever they need a new politicant. All from one guy, bootlegging himself over and over for like 300 years. According to Tempo, anyway. But when we covered intra-Luthian relations in history class, they didn't say shit about it.
A theory often dismissed as rumor, but taken more seriously on the top levels of the Operant Bureau. The Lusian political ministry are all identical psychic graphs of the same ancient philosopher.
I mean, it's a Lusian device. No, that was an Einzeltone. Well, not a Lusian.
It's Yana. Just one Yana.
Said for herself, not for your sake.
That's good then. Nice to be missed. Right here. This mystical fucking gear, Hirsch. I hardly threw it out.
From beneath her chair, she pulls out a small console device, about the size of a dinner tray. Colored buttons flank a large, dark screen. What is this thing? At first glance, it could pass for some unmarked consumer novelty. A portable television, or a handheld game system.
I'm getting ominously cool, Hirsch. This is the thing that made me what I am. Nope. Fucked. Needs batteries. Special lithium batteries. Might be better for you to, you know, hang on to it or something.
In defiance of all laws, are devices turning us all into Mark Zuckerbergs and Elon Musk too? And game designers, I guess. I hope not. It'd be like, there was a Rick and Morty episode where this one lady was like linked with an entire planet's worth of people. It'd probably be like that. If something did it on such a massive scale.
Jackpot.
The culture war has just accepted delivery of its first hyper weapon.
Don't make me regret giving it to you.
Yo, you
No,
will.
It did not come with an adapter. But it does have cocaine in the seams. And a little bit of nose blood. Speak your piece. Me and Marco. Moving on. And yo, Hirsch, that operation with Acid Scarf, tailing the weird headphones guy, I'm pretty sure it's about the imprinting device.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe. Probably. Honestly, I don't like having it around. I can hear it snickering at me. But Hirsch, I'm not trying to fuck you over.
She takes a deliberate drag. Eyes on you one moment, the cigarette the next.
Let's have each other's backs, Hirsch. It's less scary that way.
Yep. That's crazy.
Yo, Hirsch. You check in with Marco yet? No, fuck off. I'm just like concerned about him. Professionally.
All right,
Thanks,
we'll
Hirsch.
check up on
Later.
him.
Later, Hirsch.
We'll check up on Marco. And also Polo. I can't remember where that asshole even is. Oh, he's by the doctor's office. Yes. No, that's Hugo. Boatman, Amazon. Old Cinema, Goat Eyes. The tent? No, that's. Is it Party Alley? Oh, it's here. Okay. So he's... Where are we? So we gotta go, like, over here. Can't believe I busted that poor guy's teeth out just to get a boner pill. Ooh, emitter interrogant. Let's see what
Hello,
you're
Lapidus.
about. Oh, it's you.
She smiles, indicates the seat to her left.
Come, pretend to be real people with me for a while.
Yeah, whatever.
She leans into you. Your thighs touch on the bench.
Welcome. Let me introduce you to our barman, Diego.
Hello.
Not so fast, Diego. Let me also introduce you to the worst Calamanic ever put to glass.
I know a date.
Diego's very bad at his job. Wiser than I, Diego will resort to straight mezcal. Bring the bottle.
Coming up, miss.
Look what he's reduced us to, sharing a bottle like two doe-eyed secretaries.
You're a real bitch. I mean, we do need to lower our anxiety. What are you drinking to?
Bourgeois poetry.
Diego returns and deposits 2 tulip glasses and a bottle of mezcal in front of you.
Come, talk to me. This is our little space. Let's cast off these silly personas. No need
She's
for
definitely
this.
not drinking to that. That's for damn sure. Sounds like you're not fond of your persona.
Mais étoile. No. She's misty-eyed, nostalgic, sincere, and tender. Makes me sick. It is despair, ma lapinette. I don't want to talk about it. Truly, I loathe them all. Yes, please.
I dropped by your apartment, number 7. You weren't home.
Shame. I would have invited you in.
Who are you really?
Nobody. Same as you.
I'm not
She
nobody.
drums her fingers on the bar, amused.
Then you're in the wrong line of work. It must be painful to still hold on to the fantasy of being someone. No more questions with no answers, please.
Are we gonna bone? Have some hot spy sex?
She smiles and downs her drink, moving closer to you.
Fine, take the fun out of it. Pump me for information, but I want something in return. Oh, poor thing. Hurt feelings, is that it? Some of them felt good. I know it. You could teach Diego here how to make a proper Calamanic. Or, if you'd like something less impossible, you could kiss me.
I guess, you know what?
Deep tongue. According to her, the bartender's basically an unprogrammed augmentoid. Get in there and pilot him.
What money always wants. the stable business climate. Call it a hedge against a shift in market conditions. Right now, the Lusian stock is rising, but if that were to change, well...
So I guess no matter what, we're a lesbian. No matter how hard we try to not be a lesbian. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Tongue in the enemy would have clearly been the way to all the secrets, but it was really low. It was a really low % chance. If it comes up again, though, I'll do it.
We're the bank. If we've got nothing in our hands, we've definitely got a lot in the stable. You think Emter is some blank-faced monolith, but its secret genius has always been the fire screen between its many departments. Global situations, shadow banking, human capital, each its own. It ensures that we cover every side of every wager, even against ourselves. Of course not. It's a gamble. Like everything. Lapinette, it is high time to accept that this is the best of all. No cataclysmic wars, no mass death from famine or plague, an abundance of goods unknown to earlier forms of humanity. You expect the times you live in to give your existence meaning. Better to look inward on your own time.
She raises her glass and holds your gaze.
To history, fondly remembered.
Alright, let's do it.
No, Lapinette, no. I can't believe you're really going to. But
The
I
worst you can
appreciate
say
it.
is no.
I did. Until just then. Don't worry, I'll tell you what I know. Even though I don't know more than anybody else. The mysterious gap isn't that mysterious. The Grand Lich and his entourage will visit the Lusian war criminal shrine at the top of Portofero.
Damn, close that door. She's not going easy on us next time. Listen, sometimes you have to awkwardly try to make out with someone in order to get hot deets about the case you're working on.
Execution site marked, cordoned off with banishment seals.
They call it a pilgrimage. I call it brute masturbation. Either way, that is where Facundo Reyes will be. When he will be there, you'll have to procure from other sources. They haven't told me.
Beside you, Diego puts down one glass and picks up another.
Diego looks at you and goes, "You fucked up."
Probably to prevent the exact type of incident you have in mind.
Your controller needs to know about this.
I hope this was everything you hoped for. In another life, Lapinette.
We should do this again, except more awkwardly.
Probably should. Definitely won't.
She smiles, sadly, and turns to her drink.
At least we found out she's working for world peace in a roundabout way. Oh, that's right. We're gonna talk to Marco. If I can find him again. There's the clinic. Where the fuck is Marco? Oh, this makes a lot more sense now. Okay. Oh, I need to acquire a scanner for a DIY gun. A book might help. All right. We know where books are. Marco can fucking wait. We know where books are at the fucking library. Maybe Marco's in here. Maybe he's chilling here. Oh, Marco. Tickets for a losing match. Torn to shreds. A lot of that going around right now with the World Cup. No, I wanted this country to win. Fuck. I'm gonna go kick some balls around. I'm gonna make myself feel better. It's 4:51 a.m. and this game is making me want to fix myself a whiskey. It's something about the vibe. I mean, that whole scene we're in a bar, I can get it. Be sure to make yourself a newspaper hat too. Well, you're gonna have to go through the troubles of finding a newspaper first to make the hat, but once you got it, then you'll be ready. I didn't even realize that's what's caused the urge. Yeah, exactly. Are newspapers like more of a commodity now? Now that they're harder to find. All right, let's see. Do you sell any necklaces, lady?
It's you.
Let's buy some
What
clothes.
takes your fancy?
Maybe one of these is neck. No.
You need anything else?
I frequent pubs and only a few carry them. I believe that.
Thanks for stopping.
All right, let's see.
A cosmonaut suit. A relic. Your focus wider.
This is not the figurine that she imprinted on. A lot of imprinting in this game.
You return to the rack of clothing. The rack sways with misspelled logos and forgotten styles. Cowboy boots, leather trousers, a long black skirt.
Little Slice just says, I'm imprinting on this beard.
Kinda cool. But is that all you are, Cascade?
I am the
Kinda
visionary of
You're
cool.
special when you know it. You deserve an outfit that tells everybody else that you know it.
An extra special girl will not have to ask, Menina. She would be...
You'll show her. Attention-seeking fashion does not befit an opera. Hangers scrape against metal.
Discount
Let's
for you.
see what we got. We got some sweatpants. Oh, they're literally sweatpants. We could listen if we bought this. We could fit in with those teenagers. Other trousers, Caro boots. I mean, those are kind of cool. Depending on how you rock them.
The rack sags a little in the middle. You turn away from...
Fitting in with them seems like a good idea. They might murder you otherwise. Yeah. Getting a discount on foods is good. How does this even work? Sensors. That's sensors. This is sensors. This is also sensors. Negative sensors. We don't want that. Okay.
You return to the rack of clothing.
Alright, as long as we don't roll 2 ones, we got this. And we did.
You let your eyes wander up and down the rack, aimless until they alight upon a post-white jacket, despoiled by an array of multicolored stains. Smells like perfume, tequila, cigarettes. You slip it on and try to smooth down its faux fur mange. Your fingers come away with a coating of white powder. Bitter, numbing. Those potbed teenagers wanted glitter. Give them tabloid grime, heartbreak on private
Whoops.
jets, tonguing a dictator and suing your label on the same day.
I
Put
forgot
on
you.
fur, smile never.
Listen, I'm such a
Watching
drug
you.
head that I forgot that you test cocaine by licking it, not by sniffing it.
Your eyes guided you to a real garment there, Menina. You could pass for one of those Lusian pop stars in that coat.
It smells like a whore. I like that.
Carmuna smells no horse. Carmuna does not know what horse smells like. For you, 25 so.
Ooh. We don't have a lot of gray matter, so you know what? Fuck it.
Good choice.
I think the sniffing sounds good too. You might have to keep testing it though. It could go bad, yeah.
You turn away from the rack.
They have like negatives. Real happy. It's only good. Listen, if you do cocaine, it's just +1 nerves and instincts. That's all. No bad downsides here. Right, time to put on our old Huge. If there was a hat that had no negatives to it, I'd probably equip it, but I don't. Let's head. I mean, I could do like. No, we already have a bunch of sensors. Yeah, that's fine. As long as it's kicking, it's great. Back in the day, I had a friend of a friend who pretty much did cocaine, but they only did it so that they were more chatty and social, and I was like, I feel like there's better ways to accomplish that than the powder. Let's see. Cheaper ways even, yeah. There's probably not a lot of the cane going around nowadays either. You'd probably have to find someone who knew someone who knew someone who specialized in it. Not like the 80s and 70s.
My former sensitive friend. How goes it?
The vendor stares blankly at you.
It's my life. What can I say?
Sounds like a sad one.
It has its moments. No shortage of squalid replayers in search of new cud to chew. The really sad part would be not having an ideal worth committing to.
As this manically depressed reactionary tried communism.
My brother's ex a few years ago got into it heavy. 20K in a few months? Holy crap. The kids are all into the new ABC letter stuff with gray legalities. it's a whole nother world than it was. Yeah, what's that? What's that stuff they sell at a gas station that literally ruins your fucking life? I forget the name of it. But that stuff's brutal. No, it's not bath salts, it's new. It's not galaxy gas either. Or gas, or just regular gas. There is Spice. I think they do sell at a gas station, but it's something else. It's like a liquid. I think it might start with a K. It's not ketamine. But it starts... Alright, we're back. That was scary. Let's see. It didn't shut down YouTube, did it? Okay, no, we're good. That was just a warning from them. OBS be doing that sometimes. What's the name of it, though? Is the point of this? It's tiantapine? Did I shit myself? A little bit. Dangerous new drug. Yeah, 7-OH. That's what it is. Kratom. It's Kratom. Kratom. Yep. That's the stuff that you can legally buy from gas stations, but it will literally destroy your fucking life. It's like super addictive. It fucks with you. Did I shit myself? A little bit. I did shit myself a little bit, Damos.
That I could say the same of my ex-wife.
Oh, the old ball and chain.
And friend, nothing I do is mid-level. Shelves are over there. Mostly crust replayable formats, but such is the degenerate society we live in.
Hey, hey, Justin. Hey, Mr. C, new expansion on Horizon 11 in 5 weeks. Well, maybe. I don't want to give you up your hopes, though, but probably not. Maybe if I can convince my old SOTAR buddies to jump in, maybe I'd play it more. But that's probably not happening. And you can blame Nathan. Nathan, who's missed like 8 streams in a fucking row. 8 Saturday streams. Yes, the stuff Alex Jones was hawking. Oh man, that's brutal. That's kind of sad. It's just bad, you know. He's telling these people that this is like a miracle cure and that they won't have to go to doctors anymore because you can't trust doctors. But really, you just can't trust him. And they're pretty much throwing their lives away.
Sure.
Alright, let's see what these hot discs are.
A low, tilting shelf marked in heavy block letters. Despised subgenres.
I do blame Nathan, LOL. You know what?
You turn your attention away from...
SOTAR, that's still going on. I played it when it came out. I did the first raids. Campaigns were so cute. No, I was talking... Yes and no. The answer is yes and no. I met these guys. In fact, I did a Star System stream with them very briefly. I met them on Star Wars The Old Republic. Back when it launched, and that's when we played a lot. But It is still going. It got bought out by another company, and I guess that company's doing things a little better than whoever previously had the rights, like EA or whatever. And they recently updated the graphics, like upscaled or updated, whatever the graphics. So it is a little better. What is this? Instincts, okay.
You turn your
Oh wow. Really surprising to hear a story like that. Like that there is new and better stewarding. Usually it's the other. Yeah, usually it's just a daybreak situation, if you know what I mean. Or they get the rights to it and they just keep pumping out the content that no one really wants and no one really plays it anymore. Or they just buy it and they just try to make what money they can off of it. What the fuck do I need? Instincts. Instincts.
You turn your attention.
Save. Instincts. That's nerve. Here's an instincts. Here's 2 instincts. I just want to get my chances slightly higher. Okay.
A low tilting shelf marked in heavy.
No!
It's like there's lead rings weighing down your fingers. You can't even bring yourself to properly look through the bin.
It's all shit.
Inane shit.
Do you understand now? At least you're wearing gloves.
You turn your attention.
Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna load my save state. Because, I mean, come on. It was a 70-something% chance. What was the other thing that... It was the hat. The hat was like... Yep.
A low tilting shelf marked in heavy.
Come on. 6. We good.
Reason will not help you here. Close your eyes and let your hand seek out what it wants. There. Swirling maelstroms of darkness adorn the album cover. Intricate but hardly visible patterns of black on slightly darker black.
I think I'll put a point in instincts too.
The band logo is an illegible scroll, allegedly composed of letters in a human script.
I'm shocked my in-laws didn't do it. They drank bleach though. Miracle mineral solution. Oh my god.
On the spine you find the title, Blood Golem. There is no track listing, no credits. Only violence in its purest form.
Yeah.
Unjustified. Now. Always.
Still crass music on a crass replayable format, but at least it's not an active attempt to idiotize the population. I'll give you that. I won't be held responsible for what happens with this disc.
You turn your attention away from the shelf.
And used nicotine patches. Never smoked before. Was convinced it would help with arthritis. Oh my god. You're you got some crazy in-laws. Don't we all?
Always certain death. Never easy.
The middle-aged man carries a strange device and a despondent look. You can see the blue fabric of a worker's uniform under his high-vis vest. A familiar dolphin logo on his shirt, peeking out above his arm.
That's right. I'm a Renotel man. A certified...
That device he's carrying is some sort of all-in-one tracker, an intercommunications device. State-of-the-art, wireless, a modern wonder.
I can tell you that it's Renotel's longest running and top performing fixed line.
They tried to get me to drink that bleach shit. Quote, I slept the best in years after I drank it, unquote. Yeah, no shit, you were dying.
Technical talk for landline. It's connected to the network by copper wire.
No, that kind of thing isn't for me. It's just part of the job to know about it. Make sure it stays operational.
He really wants you to believe that.
It's the old payphone along the back ways, west of the dock.
New location unlocked.
Sure. It's a Voscol auto negotiator, brand new. I can't keep up with all these futuristic devices. Cables would certainly be more relevant to my experience. But I'm retired. From that sort of work, at least.
I'm retired, but also not retired enough to... If they were like, oh man, this shit will fuck you up, I may have tried it.
Old technology is one of the few places the past can still be touched.
Lots of things. Primarily, it picks up wireless networks. But it also detects radio frequencies and other electrical signals, so you can track their source. Mainly, I use it to locate all terminal boxes.
Alright, let's move on. I'll leave you to
Right
it.
you are.
Yep, have a good one.
The fire exit remains ajar. You know where it leads. Up to the roof.
Alright, now that I have a bunch of like
You
skill
open the
points.
door.
Yeah.
You open the Renotel distribution panel once more. Pressing the on button sees the old terminal. That's a text cursor, and it's waiting for your input. When you type in a sequence of characters it recognizes as a command. The matrix of lines and pixels You look to a region of the map. Easy. The Peat-Hole Tract. The densely populated
Diagnostics.
The Renotel technician had such a device. The Voscol auto negotiator. Maybe he'll let you borrow it. Goodbye.
Can I borrow your device, man?
Hello again. Of course. Sure. Oh, it's just me trying and failing to...
A feeling you know well enough.
I'm hired to perform any necessary maintenance on the...
That could be me!
Words that only mean something to those with the prerequisite knowledge.
The wireless phone network is routed through electronic boxes called arteries.
Yes.
They work
that
like
could be
the old
us.
terminal boxes, except there are no cables or wires. Renotel has been upgrading its payphones across the city.
So how do these always
Anytime
work?
you pick up a Renotel payphone, the data travels through the air from where you are into one of these boxes, and is then routed to whoever it is you're calling.
I don't trust these wireless things. Sounds like they could be everywhere then. Yeah, inside your head, putting little monkeys inside your brain.
There are no non-Renotel payphones left in Portofino. Mr. Reno has an exclusive contract.
The result of non-competitive bidding and a bit of self-dealing on the part of the city's governing elite.
As long as the payphones work, I don't really
I
care.
guess so. Doesn't make my job any easier, though. Yes, one of the arteries is on the roof of this old factory building. Problem is, one of my many
I can
fares is
help
going
you,
into
and
places
you
like
give
that.
me money for helping you, Matt.
The well-greased cogs of your mind yearn for the challenge.
Yeah, do you need any help?
I have got myself into a bit of a predicament.
Yes.
Yes, I do need some help.
And
You're right.
then I can...
I would just need you to go up to the roof of this building and run a standard check on the artery up there.
Okay.
Wonderful. You'll need...
Okay, yep.
Just plug this device into the artery once the diagnostics program prompts you. It should do the rest. Just pay attention to the report it gives you.
The auto-negotiator hums in your hand. You can practically feel the little magnets spinning inside.
I'll be right here if you need...
The fire door stands between you and the rest of your job.
You open the door and climb.
Yeah.
You open the Renotel distribution panel once more. Renotel Diagnostics is intended for official personnel only. Input external device to continue.
Okay. I love when Google just gives me 100 emails. It's like, we added a new setting that you could do if you want.
Device input accepted. Welcome, Renotel employee. Smiley face.
Everything is okay. No, it just everything. It's nothing. Well, when I read it, it sounded like someone maybe changed some settings, but it was just pretty much just Google saying that they added some stuff.
Examining system. This may take a few minutes. Seconds turn into minutes as you watch the dots blinking on the monitor. It's a background process. Users wouldn't be able to keep up if it was foregrounded. After what seems like a small eternity, the machine beeps and coughs up a brief report. System, 98.2%. One critical error. The device has a configuration problem that prevents it from working properly. Must be the faulty intercom. You could keep it to yourself. That way, no one will think to fix it. The issue will persist, and in turn, you should be able to talk to the prisoner from outside.
What intercom? I don't know.
Goodbye.
Spycraft shit. Oh yeah, I'm going up there with your device. I'm not running away with it. I have your device now. I have it. It's mine. Try to remember where the other one is. There's another one of those somewhere. I mean, if he was smart, he would say that he lost it. He just lost it. He didn't give it away to a random person. I think there's one up there.
You step up to the terminal again. Line diagnostic mode. Enter landline identifier to proceed. Line ID.
Bless me. Thank you.
The machine's internal speaker beeps sharply. The screen flickers, awaiting your input. Line diagnostic mode. Enter landline identifier to a random array of numbers line. The machine's internal speaker beeps sharp. The screen flickers. You close the box.
Whatever the hell that just did. That bot group started logging in for like 10 seconds long enough to kill the rare and then log off until the next named. And I mean, that's why no one really fucks with the TLPs nowadays. It's so bad. It's just people trying to make some chrono. So that they don't have to pay. I mean, really for any variety of reasons. Of course, the second I start streaming, all my alerts are going off. That's just life, you know? When nothing's happening, nothing's happening. But when stuff is happening, everything is happening. Such is life. What I'm gonna have to do. Oh, you know what these things kind of remind me of? They kind of remind me of those PSP UMD discs. Maybe what's her face is more alert now. Well, we can give her some melatonin.
Hirsch, did you find my figurine? Oh, Dad. Oh.
She takes the bottle, squinting at the label.
You told him about this? No, I don't want to talk about him. Please. Oh, okay. I'll be here.
No, my pre-loved cocaine! It's gone. I'm sad. Actually, you know what that just reminded me of? It reminded me of, how you have people who try old rations, or not rations, meals ready to eat. And there's some messed up ones from, I believe World War II that I think actually have like methamphetamines in them. And so you have a guy who, I think he ate them once and he was like, man, I feel This makes me feel really wired for some reason. I feel really wired. Must be all the sugar. I thought it was a dusty jacket, and then I sniffed it, and I was like, man, I feel really alert today. I don't know why. I'm just so alert. Hopefully she took the damn melatonin.
Deadlines. Yes, I'm missing them. I need to feel like it's been a very bad quarter for me.
Yeah, Phil.
Let's see, what do we have left? Well, oh, okay, I was gonna head to the books and get the blueprint and try to make myself a Rudy Tooty McShooty. If I can get back over there. Here it is.
The stall remains as haphazard as ever, its payment bucket near empty.
If only he had a less stressful job, he wouldn't subject himself to public indecency. Well, that's the thing. I think he's so bored in his job. It's so mundane that he has to get pleasure elsewhere.
By far the largest collection, you see a wild range of material, from an anti-aging guide to a series of books all by the same author, Vitor Kampf.
Etiquette guide.
A prominent Lusian philosopher.
Well, philosopher, blah, 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 blah.
He gazes. Underneath it is stated, the philosophical bad boy for our times. You'd be surprised. There are some shocking cases of plagiarism out there.
I wonder if there's any gun stuff in
You
here.
flip through the stack of slim, staple-bound periodicals. Faded. Turns out, it's not a magazine at all.
It's a blueprint.
The Wang Guide to Improvised Firearms, Volume
Yes.
2.
Yes.
Reloadable pipe gun with push feed. You do the honest thing. Nothing changes in the world. The list of materials should be inside the pamphlet. You can try to assemble it at photo 24. You're bombarded by cheesecakey photos of grinning nude and semi-nude models. The occasional coy shot hints at full bush.
Oh. Is this community service?
You do feel thoroughly serviced. Though that may say more about the lack of proper adult action in your life recently. The woman stood just a meter away from you, glances over her shoulder and loudly taunts.
Hey, they're here, buddy. Yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna keep looking.
More and more of the smooth young flesh passes before your eyes. It quickly starts to feel repetitive as you glance up and down the bikini.
We're already bored with
bodies,
this.
Page after page, tens of them a minute.
I need there to be more,
The lineup of promiscuous women almost seems to wave goodbye as you once again hide their naughty covers. You slop. You turn away from.
Okay, we have. So we need pipe. Where's the 24-hour photo? Oh, is this where does Marco show up only after
The
midnight?
teenage
Yeah.
boy nods hesitantly as you approach. He is very excited to say the word legit.
And what do they call you? Cool. What can I brief you on?
Would you like your tooth back?
Yeah, maybe somebody can put it back in.
He stares at the bloody piece of enamel in his palm.
Cool. Yeah?
I think you can put a tooth back in, but it's been way the fuck too long. You couldn't... I mean, gold is a very bold choice. Because, I don't know if you know this, a lot of rappers, they get gold grills. They're actually veneers. And they, like, file down the insides of their teeth to put, like, this case over them. And actually the gold's, like, a lot more sensitive to hot and cold stuff. So really, you're just putting yourself through a lot of punishment.
He was here. I saw him. That loan ad over there, there's a mailbox dot under it, and Headphones Guy used it.
And if you go, hey, I don't like these diamond grills, I want a new set of diamond grills that says cool on them, they do this really cool procedure where it's not a crowbar, but it's basically a crowbar, where they have this device where they, like, just tries to push the teeth out.
I think he took something from it. Small. Like a package. It was hard to see. I was hiding back here. I took notes. Tall, smoker, long jacket, big
Gasp, I
collar,
know.
biggest headphones ever, and creepy. That's underlined 2 times.
I mean, just get a chain, you know? Just get a chain. And if you don't like the chain, you can take it off.
He looks off in the direction of the man's disappearance.
Awaiting review.
Oh, give him something. He stands a little straighter.
Shit, the giant headphones. You think he might have been a computer man? You know, Yana's still the coolest, but you're pretty cool too.
You try to picture any of your old assets saying those words and come up blank.
Bayana.
He shrugs.
I'm still not sure about these computer men. Me neither. Personality changes, weird behavior.
She's a high achiever. Got business to handle.
Forget it. We could try explaining it to him, but it won't. It'll go over his fucking head. He's missing a tooth too. He has a giant hole in his mouth. Yeah, the computers will never catch on either. Not in this world. Where is the photo? In here. Not Bootleg Bazaar. What the hell is it? I want to say it's probably over here. I've only ran by it 20 times. They keep popping up, I know. They want us to keep getting these newfangled calculators. And I keep telling them the true future is stone tablets and a hammer and a chisel and hammering in the notches of how many baskets of bread you've made for one day. "24-hour photo." I like this stone tablet idea. I know, it'll catch on. No, too far this way. Or wait, is it very hackable? I am confused. Well, someone could screw over the books by... Actually, since we're here, we'll check out Party Animal Place. Maybe we'll have to trade what's his nuts something. Like, you could say you made 10 bread baskets, but someone could come around and add additional bread baskets when you did not bread baskets.
You have returned for trade. You seek the unit.
The monkey descends into a series of gnashing shrieks and limb spasming in excitement and outrage at you.
Yes, for you. If you seek my prized the unit, you must offer something of greater value.
The monkey reaches a mortifying fist into the pile of objects at his feet. The fist re-emerges holding a cosmonaut figurine.
Behold the unit. What have you for my best treasure to trade? Your soul is worth nothing here. Then maybe she should trade for better time. Farewell.
I mean, it's 83%. I should succeed.
You have returned.
Come on, don't fuck me, don't fuck me. We did not get fucked.
You gaze into his eyes, seeking a glimmer of his soft simian soul. He watches you back, and as his pupils dilate into round curiosity, you see it, the swallowing blackness of the cage.
Ah, ooh.
There, he sees the glimmer of the helmet, reaches for it. He looks into the figure's face and there sees his own eyes looking back at him.
Oh. Trade. Thief!
The monkey rummages through his treasure until he finds a plastic tube with a bulging silicone mound at one end. On its side, you make out the model, Pre-Breeder 6ZR.
Traded for schnapps. Farewell.
Alright, well... what was it? Coordination?
You have returned for trade.
He flicks his ears in excitement.
Commence economic combat. Prove yourself. Variation in packaging proposed. Snake! Snake! Then they will be boss kings.
He takes the pack gingerly between his atrocious thumb and forefinger, then flings it away onto his pile.
See? No fear.
He flings the tiny cosmonaut figurine at you.
Trade completed.
He flicks his ears in excitement.
Disappoint. Farewell.
Alright, let's see what this fuck wand?
You have returned for farewell.
I guess this is the Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5. No. 4 reference.
You have returned for trade.
But he didn't do the trading. Or did he do the trading? I forget.
He flicks his ears in excitement.
Ah ha ha! Market is battleground. Variation in packaging proposed. Pleasing crinkle. Meaningless standard.
He lobs the plastic tube.
Wow. Okay.
Farewell.
Wow. You know, we're gonna do this. And then pre-beat breeder, 6-7R, more than just a masturbatory tool. The peak of techno-fascist artificial insemination technology. We're going to load, unless we find a really good fucking reason to have that on the screen all the fucking time. Yeah, we got the Cosmotot figurine though. I'm surprised they just showed that. Okay, we got the Cosmotot figurine. Yeah, we'll do that right now. Actually, is there anything... Assemble a whole set crew... All scene can now be a part of my crew. Carboneer friend Vesper can be found in one of the local bars. We can start working on this. We gotta head back to 24-hour photo. Found using a nearby mailbox. Okay. So actually I should have went back over there. Oh, there it is.
You return to the workbench. The instrument of death calls out from the future, begging you to bring it into being. You picture the mechanism of a firearm. If you hit the bullet hard enough, it flies towards your enemy. You consult the Wang guide and rattle off the materials checklist. Plywood, glue, and tools, check. Broomstick, check. Pipe, check. All found among the junk in your near vicinity. It's all nothing but assorted junk, unless you manage to successfully transform it into a tool. Your dream. You leave the bench as it...
Okay, we're gonna reload. I didn't know I could fuck myself like that. Okay. Technoflex. We're gonna make ourselves one heck of a Rudy Tooty McShooty. Do I have any Technoflex clothing? I think I must have some. Wow, none. Okay.
You return to the work. The instrument of death calls out from the future, begging you to bring...
Hell yeah.
You place the blanks below the schematics, tape them in place, and follow the dotted lines with the tip of the box cutter. Slowly, it acquires dimensions as you assemble the panes. A plywood model of a brutalist edifice rising in a series of blocky chambers. 2 circular holes on either side of the largest box await the insertion of the barrel. You cut a length out of the broom and sand it down. Next, you glue the springs in place into a metal backboard, making a notch in the pipe, and solder the coin onto the top of the springs.
I'm glad this game had mercy on me and just said, hey, all the parts are here, and then we go on this big long quest to get a bunch of parts for a zip gun.
A satisfying rough tessellation as the pipe slides through and the backboard aligns with the plywood face. Behold, it is suddenly recognizable as a weapon. Which luxury article do you wish to uncreate?
You back away from the bench. Your work incomplete. For now.
Wait.
You leave the bench as it...
I don't want to lose my cups. I don't want to lose my cups. Those are my cups, man. All right, I found it.
Hirsch, did you find my figurine?
Her eyes settle on the cosmonaut. She hesitates.
But Septimus said that it wasn't there. Yeah, cool.
She takes the cosmonaut, smoothing her thumbs in an alternating rhythm over its torso. She nods. Her grip tightens on the figurine. Her nostrils flare. The shock of lost time returning to her.
I can hear birdsong. Feel the hood over my face. It smelled like other people's sweat. Stale. The sound of their tools. Metal scraping. But that's it. Go get the headset, Hirsch. I'll turn off the REM repeaters again.
She doesn't look at you. Just replaces her headset and leans back. Cosmonaut on her chest.
Oh, you can see it's right there.
Light refracts within your cornea. You are someone else, somewhere else.
Dark magics.
A man and a woman look down at you and at each other. There are cages strewn over the floor. A casual intimacy to the interrogator's posture, slouched towards each other. They're partners.
She's confused. I told you not to hit her in the head.
Yeah.
I guess it's not, because it says Manticore and Siren.
He'll do it again.
Or that's his double, triple, ultra secret.
We just need a name, dear. Your opera handler. Who got you into this whole mess?
I'll try again.
Brace yourself. Knuckles dig swift into your eye socket and back out again. Next to your nose, something cracks.
Knuckles dig deep into your eyes. Did she get punched?
We will when you let us. You think we want to be here? Whole city reeks.
So I don't think she's missing an eye.
Scrambles, fades, returns. You can feel something in your ears now. The woman caresses a device in her palm. The crease of latex against plastic, amplified in your skull.
What did they promise you? Money? Did they tell you they'd make you a big-time communist operant? It doesn't have to be this hard.
The woman smiles, closes her hand around the device.
Oh, it was her.
Oral torture.
Wow.
Wicked.
Not Pen Lady.
Whispers. Words crawling over each other, turning into one. Fractal. Burrowing under skin. Chitinous legs rippling inside your skull. The device isn't making any sound. It's triggering a psycho-auditory response, tuned specifically to the individual.
Don't pass out. Shit. Oh, there you are.
She was an emitter, though these are the Weeping Eye. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if she was like a double agent, though.
A lullaby.
Tell us about your assignment.
Silence.
Come on. It's my turn.
A white flash, cold, static. The room buzzes, fades, clarifies. You catch a glimpse of orange in the back of the room. Breathe easily.
I smell death. Her wounds are beginning to decay. Disgusting.
She's shivering. The sepsis will kill her before we get anything.
Whisper into each other in low, urgent tones. They're beginning to panic.
Look at yourself.
He grabs your hair, forces your gaze downward. You see your bare chest, rotten and oozing. He massages pus into your open wounds with his knife.
Doesn't it look good? Try it.
Still gripping your hair, he slams your head back. You open your mouth to gasp and he plunges his knife between your lips. You taste the rancid, wet crumbs of your flesh on its blade. Bitter.
Swallow for me.
Pieces of you splatter across his face, black and yellow. He wipes his face, then forces his hand back into your mouth. His fingers plug your throat, you choke. Vomit splutters out of your nostrils. You cough. It burns.
Did you like having his hand inside you? Do you want him to do it again?
Maybe we should bring Dr. Hugo here to visit you. Is that what you want? To see your daddy?
The doctor blows onto his tea. A smell of mint rises with the steam.
We'll say that his little girl told us that he was the head of the network. He'll die thinking you sacrificed him to save someone else.
It hurts. Make it stop.
I guess we broke tail.
Who was in charge? There must be an operant in there.
Come on, don't tell. It feels like drowning, like clawing your way through dark water, like you don't know which way is up.
Shit. Very atmospheric, yeah, I agree.
Your hair is drenched in sweat.
Oh, fuck.
Septimus soothes her, ignoring you. Luz's interrogators of broken assets far more experienced than Kindred. She gave up what she could to protect what she must.
Damn fucking right it's not your fault. You don't think that, do you? Listen to the demonic hag, Karoshka. She's right.
Please. Please. I'm so sorry. Are they alive?
Was Etsy? I forgot.
We could thrive too. We could thrive the shit out of it.
I don't deserve to thrive.
You deserve to thrive up a storm. We could move to the sunset, a penthouse. I could call in some favors with Dad's old lot, get it set up with a dope view of Kisa. We'll watch the boats at night. We'll have rugs. And we can keep this place as our studio. Finally start making movies together, like we talked about.
That sounds great except for the movie part. This just sounds like a way to lose money.
Alright, well, kinda sick, kinda weird. Not
Huh?
We won't tell him that Tempo's
I
dead.
don't want me. I want to die.
Karushka, please. We know what happened now. We can just move on. We can get some fucking takeout and watch Iron Pedal 7. We can go to the fucking beach or some shit.
Yeah.
Sand? We can make movies about all this. Espionage, fighting fascists. You can make it so real. It'll blow people's fucking minds.
But it isn't real, Septimus. What's real is this. Me, scars, and dead friends. I don't care about rugs. I'm not just going to forget this.
A point of contention between them. Good. Drive the wedge. Bring her back to you.
Calm the fuck on. We all just saw what this thing looks like.
Yeah, but she probably has to do one more job that's successful.
He waves an arm madly in the direction of the headset.
Herschel's fucked. She's gone all inhuman and weird, just like dance guys when they done too much. You need to stay out of it.
No. Stop telling me what I need. It's you who's afraid of this. All your uncles and your dad? I'm not. I can take it. I can do something about it.
Carolina sits up, looks at you.
Hirsch, why are you here? Why did you come back? So there's another assignment? Another chance? Let me help.
We have our own crew. Gaffers and camera boys and shit. A producer even. And no one gets killed.
It isn't up to you. I want to be kindred again.
She smiles up at you, grateful and forlorn.
Karoshka, please.
Fog mirror. Got it. I'll see you there, Hirsch.
Well, that's 2. And then I guess technically, since Tempo is technically alive in the body of a teenager, I mean, early 20s girl, then sounds like we might be able to get the whole crew back. Maybe even Pseudopod. I want to get Pseudopod back on his feet. Actually, you know, we'll look at Pseudopod real quick. Not that I think we're gonna learn anything new.
You approach your double. A faint line of drool darkens the sheet. He's a blank piece of media. As you consider the vacant face of your inanimate double, your thoughts turn towards the mysterious imprinting device. Its weight suddenly all too palpable. Some things are better left untouched.
So wait, are we... Oh. Yeah, I think this is some kind of like magic-y shit where I think normally, yeah, we'd give him an IV drip or something. But since all you have to do is dig a hole in a brain and just like pull out some messed up matter, then, you know, you just leave it there and he'll be good as new. Well, I do believe that'll be it for today. Pretty good stopping point. We did accomplish a fair bit. We almost made a gun. We completed some quests. What do we have left? Trying to figure out what's wrong with Pseudopod. Revive. Gonza believes you're double. Oh, never mind. We already went through that. Pseudopod could be your fool if you can reanimate him and get him to fall in line. I feel like there has to be a way to get Pseudopod back to normal. Because he listened to a disc, and that disc, like, fucked him. Yeah, a lot of mysteries, for sure. Can I make an apology letter? Are you got any apology cards?
I'll print.
No.
I'll be here.
Oh, yeah, I didn't ask for faxes.
I'll print. Nothing, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I'll be here if you...
So yeah, we'll continue this Sunday, actually. Continue this Sunday. But yeah, I think that we're gonna finish it, call it today. We did accomplish a lot. We did a lot of mysteries. A lot of interesting stuff happened. I did not think that we were gonna do brain surgery today, but we did some brain surgery. Nicely even mental and physical damages there, that's right. Tyragi. But yeah, if you don't know, I won't be doing Pantheon on Saturdays anymore with SGL for now. We're just taking a hiatus. So in that stead, more Zero Parades. Zero Parades on Sundays and Tuesdays. That said, big stream tomorrow. I'm playing the new backyard baseball. It's all 3D and stuff, and the legend Kevin will return. You're definitely not gonna miss the stream tomorrow. And in fact, that's why we played Zero Parades today. Was entirely for that reason. I wanted 2 brains. That is true. 1 physically and 1 mentally. What else? Thursday will be Monsters and Memories. We'll be doing something in that game. Leveling up. I just hit 40 in Monsters and Memories. And then I think that's it. I think that's everything. Oh, Friday, Rose for Foes. We're doing something on that day. I don't know what. I forget what we decided. But anyways, everyone has a wonderful Monday. And I'll see you when I see you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.